Not done no footage for the last week or so, just been crazy busy and that, so I thought best do a quick update what I'm going to do this weekend and stuff. So it is Saturday now, so I'm going to do some bits and bobs over this weekend. Got a couple of days off, get some bits of that done, you see. I do need a bit more light in this room in the daytime. It's light enough in here now, you can see what you're doing and everything, but I'm going to put a window on this side here. I'll tell you around in a minute. I'm going to put a window and that in there today, get all that all sorted out. But saying, other than that, I'm going to walk around, show you what I've been doing for the week. Not a great lot, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. So not a lot been going on. So what I'll do now, I'll turn you around and show you little bits and bobs, what I've been doing for the week and what I've got to do. So then this is the window I'm going to put in this section here today. So I'm going to come this way a touch, put the window in there. The reason why I could have come more that way, because I need to move this doorway as well. So I'm going to do all this side here for the future pond, where the filters and everything are. Everything's back on top of them again now, as you do. So then filters and stuff, I need to make like a cupboard, which will come to about here. So I'm going to put the window more this way, about here. So I've got enough room to move that doorway over in the future when I build that cupboard space for the filters. So that's the window I've got. So my dad's took a little porchway down at the back of his house. So it's grey already, did paint it grey, so that'll be going in there nicely. So I'll put it in there, cut it out there. So then I've also took the diesel heater down because it's packed up at the minute. That's all gone, so it makes sense. While I was sorting that out, get this window in here. I've had that window a couple of weeks. So the diesel heater, what was here, I've got some old diesel. But picked up someone, very cheap. Got a bit of oil in it, so it's really clogged all the filters and stuff that you see. So diesel heater, I'll show you in the description now, diesel heater in there, all clogged up, all black, and done me in a bit really, but as you do, carry on, fix it up, get it back up and running again. So it was doing a brilliant job in the two rooms in here, obviously heating this room up into there, so that's down to about 13 degrees now. It was 15, 16 in there. They're saying that pond there is absolutely doing cracking in this one as well now. Fish are doing superb. White spot, can't see any on it at all. So the treatment I put in before, it's done the job. But that's all I can say, it's done the job. Not a problem, no fish loss in there at all. So just put you on a better lens now because it wasn't concentrating properly, it's on 0.5, zoomed in a bit. But saying the white spot in here now, not one fish, I can't see any fish that got it. I've got a few in there, checked them all out, and nothing from there. So it's only just a couple of them. Bits of white spot on them. So the treatment I used, the Parasite Plus, so we'll put a picture of it again now. It's done the job. So it just says it's a fluke, it's not people saying, but it isn't. It's got white spot on there, and it's worked in here. It's done the job for me. So it's only like 13 degrees in there now. Obviously the diesel heater's off now, so it's 13 degrees. And it's definitely done the job. So these are looking well happy in here. Not one casualty, not one loss. As you can see, no white spot on them at all now. All looking healthy. So I can't wait to get these on a bit of heat really. Separate quite a few of them out. Take a few out of there, put them in the other tank and stuff in there. Need to sort other tanks and stuff out. Move a few fish around as well. So I can get these growing on and stuff really. But saying the white spot in here. Can't see any fish suffering in there. White spot's all gone. Treatment's done its job. This is the Parasite Plus from Cloverleaf. So we'll put a picture in the corner now for you. So I've got there, it's done the job. So it does say fluke on there, it does say white spot as well, so I thought I'd try it. Worked for me, it's gone now. So I do need to get the glass order for this as well, so I can get that tank up and running as well. Bit of Tempest on there, get it going back in. So I was going to put a backy shower, but I don't think I need to. One Tempest is probably enough for that. I'm going to keep probably half a dozen of these smaller fish in there, these ones. Put them in there, just keep it cycling. So if you ever do any casualties, any fish or anything, what are poorly, anything, you can put them in there, take them fish out and chuck them in here, so it should be fine with that. Keep the circulating, keep the bacteria and everything built up, so when the fish go in there, be all nice and sorted off these. I'm saying these in here, absolute doing cracking now. You'll want a bit of food, I'll get a bit of food for in a minute. I'm saying some really nice fish in here, some cracking fish. Just can't wait to get on a bit of heat, spread them about a bit and get these growing. The main pond is absolutely crystal clear as well. Obviously not having a lot of food, probably get twice a day. It is getting very, very windy out here at the minute as well. Everything's blowing about everywhere. So in the water in here, you see right to the bottom. So it's just under 6 foot this pond is, 5'10". So you can just about stand up it and bob up and down. So you can see right at the bottom where the drain and stuff is on there. It's absolutely doing brilliant in here. Cannot fault these. So I did have a PP treatment a couple of weeks ago when it was warmer. So it's been freezing the last few days, but saying it's definitely warmed up now. Today, got a bit of wind today, it's bringing a lot of warmer air in. But saying this pond is absolute crystal clear. Except for bits on top, I have just turned a skimmer on this side here. Turn the skimmer on just to get a bit off the top. There's bits and stuff on the top, you see. But the water itself is absolute crystal. So that trophy jump, definitely done the job. So don't even kick in a great lot, obviously, because they've not been fed a lot. To get fed, I feed them once in the morning. Obviously got to feed them quite a few times. Quite a few times, should I say, not the fish. The sturgeon, he's probably fed 3 times a day. Just hand feed him, put a bit in, feed him, which I'll probably do now. Let's grab a bit of food. Let's get a bit for him. So it does go out, these do eat bits of it like, but then I try to give it all in. As you can see, the fish are straight here, trying to take it off him. Just push them out of the way. He's usually first, knocking them out of the way, but the fish will do it to them. But when he gets a lot bigger, they're probably not barging straight out of the way there. He's not going to come up again now, is he? He's knocked him down. No, he's back up again now. Let's give him a bit of food. I'll show here, won't leave him alone, he's trying to get it off him. Out of the way, you. So yeah, I've got to definitely feed these for the winter. So a lot of people do lose them, as I was saying a few videos ago. You've got to keep the food going in for these, obviously end up dying for the winter. So it's down to 4 degrees the water. Just what I read about in the past. So and keep these feeding for the winter. So that organ there is really Pat Thompson size as well, that one. So there's another one there, which is exactly the same age as that one. Them two the same age, so that's probably double the size of that one. So they are probably 3 years old now, 4-year-old maybe. Yeah, 4-year-old this year they're coming. So it is never hot out here, so the water temperature gets about 20 degrees highest of the summer. It's always about 14, 15 degrees in here. But then eventually we'll put a heat pump and start some of these growing on. But I do want to get rid of a lot of these this year as well. Make some space and stuff, and got a load of new fish growing on and put them in here. So a lot of these will be going this year. If anyone's interested in these, so a lot will be going. So I've not sorted out a price or anything for them yet, but I do need to get rid of my own fish. Quite a few of them. And make some space for the ones that I'm going on. Other than that, I'm going to fit this window in a minute. I'll take you inside there first, inside me other fish, and show you a few of them. Have a walk around. So I did do another short the other day. I was saying I was going to get these fish out of here as well, and give these a bowl up and a quick measure. So the kajaku's in there, the tanchos, the crishigoys, everything's starting to grow well now. So I need to bowl these up, have a quick measure. So yeah, packing the size on. So the crishigoys are only small when I got them. Definitely pack the size on them there. So the kajakus, let's see the red one and stuff here. Absolutely nice fish that is. It's got a bit of a carp pot on one of the sides, so I'll show you when I boil it up in a week. So a small bit of carp pot. Obviously it went 19 degrees in here, so I turned it up a little bit to 20, just over 20. Don't want too much, they want to lose the tancho spot. So just over 20 degrees, and it's starting to disappear as well now. So a bit of heat definitely gets rid of carp pots. So when I get it in the bowl, this one here, I will show you what I mean. A bit of carp pot on its fin, and it's starting to disappear now. So we'll get them in a bowl this week sometime. Saying other than that, probably boil some of these up as well. So these are Adam Bayer ones. So there's a couple of nice kahakis in here as well. I do want to keep and grow them on. So I'll get these in a bowl as well. I'll show you these. So there's a lot of mago in here as well. Got dark ones. So I did bowl these up the other week for you. And these are still packing the size on. You've even grown probably again now. It's absolutely crazy the size of these fish in here now. So it's 23 degrees, 4 times a day, off the feeder, 3 or 4 times myself. So 7, 8 times a day. But these probably get fed 4 or 5 times a day. One, not a major lot, so I don't want to put too much in there. 20 degrees, I don't want to spoil them really, but I will bowl these up in the week and show you these. But other than that, let's get back outside, do some bits. Then Draco just kicked in now, so it's making a bit of noise. Just then get outside now, get this window put in there. That's what's going to be cut out. Cut out there now, that section. Get that cut out of a jigsaw. Put some battens inside later on. Some 3x2s inside there. Screw it together. I'll get back to you as soon as that's cut out. And there we are, all cut out. All ready for the frame inside here now. So I've left it 10mm over the window as well. It's like a recess, well, will be. So the wood will sit about there somewhere on that. So it's all ready to go in, all cut out. So it does make sense now. We'll see, walk down here, see straight in there, look for the window, see the fish in there, a lot better. So look for the window, look at that, straight in there, see the fish, see what they're up to. So in that window, on that you can't see through, but now you can. Straight through there. It probably will be a bit more greener, but not fussed. We've got a UV up here, so we can turn the UV on when it starts going green. But makes sense. Put that in there. So get back to you. So there we are, one window, all fitted. So it's a lot lighter in there now when the sun's out, when it's bright. Obviously, it's going to pea down in a minute. So it's a good job I got the paint on round here. Give it a good coat of paint all the way around. Nice fresh paint again. But I am going to get some more paint the same colour as that, I think, that my dad's had. Because that for my dad, he's painted it up. Obviously, PVC paint. Same again, and the PVC paint on this, make it a lot neater. So it just blends in nice and neat, I think. So it nearly matches the pond as well. So it all blends in, look nice, I think. So definitely 100% going to get some paint on that. But saying it's definitely 100%, a lot more light in there. Dull day today. But saying still got a bit of light in here, as you can see. A lot better. I was going to give this a paint as well today, but I thought there's no point. Because I'm going to put the board on, same this side, put a board across there, you see. So, makes sense. Saves wasting the paint. Board up when I'm ready to move this doorway over that way a bit. So it's definitely let a lot more light in, even if it's dull outside now. So you can see how dark it is in here. Not dark it is, it's not pitch black. So it's a lot better. I can see these through the window and stuff there now. I've still got to sort this pipe work out here. I don't 100% know what I'm doing with it yet. I've got two swept elbows there. Well, not swept, they're just a different degree angle of them. I'm going to do that across there. So I'll work it out in a minute, see if I can do that, but I don't think I'll do it today. But he's going to flush that through, turn that off, turn that valve off there, which didn't shut off properly. So that's got to be sorted out. But so it's done me head in early with the diesel heater gone as well. So it's my own fault with the diesel heater. It did have a bit of oil in as well. So I got it cheap, so I thought, right, I'll save a bit of money again, but it doesn't always work that way. So the diesel heater, I have clogged it up. Once cleaning it good, going to strip it all apart, give it a good clean out and everything. I have changed the little filter inside and everything, but it's not done the job. It just wants a new filter for the diesel filter and stuff, so I will get that back up and running. So I'm going to put it back down here as well and get it all sorted out, but definitely 100%, that's done me head not working. Like, it's the condensation, so there's no condensation here now, so the condensation is built up inside that room in there, you see, in here. Saying the condensation on the roof, as you can see, start to build up again now. All across here, you can't see it properly. But saying it is warm in here now. It's been warm outside today. It's 20 degrees in here, on there. But saying I definitely need 100% get our diesel heater back up and running through here. It's like it's dry heat, you see. Some dry heat comes in here. Obviously, the condensation burns it all off and gets rid of it all, you see. So there's no condensation, but there is now. So it's getting damp in the corners. Again, as you can see, all around here. So that was all footage from last weekend, what I was doing. So this is next weekend now. Just been that busy again, just not had time to do any footage, just cracking on with it. Getting all the fish sorted out and stuff like you see. I'll turn you around now a second. So this is the weekend after now. I'm saying these are a big water change again today. I'll show you now. The water went right down, just above the window. Over there, right down, big water change with the big blue. So it's had every few days as a water change anyway, cleans that every 2 days, top the water back up. As you can see, probably do that 2 or 3 times. Same with that side, 2 or 3 times. There's a lot of water in there, probably comes somewhere about down here. So it has a water change every couple of days, bit of fresh water, younger fish, and they are growing in there. It's only like 12, 13 degrees in there. They're definitely growing. So just can't wait for this summer to kick in, well, spring to kick in, and get these growing really. Other than that, they're doing perfect in there. White spot is definitely gone. Cannot fault them at all. Not one fish has got it no more. It's all gone, all doing perfect, not lost any. So I'm well happy with them. So it's definitely done the job. Well, for me, the Cloverleaf, I put it in there. I've also had it in the green tank probably 6 weeks ago. Put it in the green tank, treat for flukes in there. Flukes are gone out of there. White spot's gone out of here. So it does say on the packet, gets rid of flukes, gets rid of white spot. I've tried it, it's worked for me, doesn't mean it'll work for anyone else. Saying every treatment is different in every pond, so you've got to try it yourself really, just see what happens. But it's definitely worked for me. Absolute Parasite Plus, Cloverleaf, worked in the green tank, got rid of the flukes, got rid of the white spot out of here. Not 100% gets rid of any other parasites. I will try it again in the future. Doesn't say on the packet it does, but it's worth a go. If it's got rid of white spot, got rid of flukes, what can we do? So it's not expensive treatment either. It is a powder form as well. It's a bit like the fluke solve, what you mix up, fluke solve, Lurnex, it's the same sort of stuff, powdery stuff. Mix it up, put it in, but white spot gone out of there, fluke's gone out of there. What more can I say? We're saying this one, just bits and bobs, what we're doing for the week really. And last week, so obviously what you've seen last week, this is next weekend. Just not had a chance to upload anything up, so I definitely need to get this diesel heater back up and running as well. So that was 1670 degrees. 1670 degrees, should I say. I'm not 100% if that is the temperature change. Why the white spot's gone, I don't know. So I will try it again in the future. If I get it again, go from there really. But that diesel heater definitely is sorting that again. There's two kilowatt heaters inside this shed here, and heater wasn't here, so it's keeping it nice and warm. The pond, probably another 2 degrees extra temperature as well. It was doing that. That's it really. So this one, just bits and bobs. Done the last couple of weeks. No major things I've been doing. Just trying to get on with bits and stuff there. Trying to catch up, get ready for the spring, get everything sorted out, get everything cleaned down again, all ready for the spring up and coming. So that's it really. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing to us, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.